What's up, team? It is a cold staff video update. May even be a little snowy. I think we're getting some more snow tonight. This has been one of the snowier winters we've had in a while, and gray. So if you're feeling a little meh, it may be not because your life is actually terrible. It may be just our weather is terrible. And so I have to pay attention to that because this time of year, I just start to feel the February settle in. So you may be feeling a little bit of that too, which is important for us to continue to walk, do some of the motion plans, like stay as active as you can, get out every once in a while. I know some of you know these things, but these are kind of like the simple little practices that help us stay at our best so that we can serve our guest. I'm just prepping for preach off, okay? I know it's in a couple weeks. I'm excited about the opportunity to bring a little laughter and joy to our church. That's what we're really looking forward to. We're going to have less time to preach this year, so 4.5-minute messages. We're going to try to fit the preach off, our longest service of the year, into that hour and 5. So it is going to be a jam-packed, schedule-wise weekend service, but it's a bit exhausting for all of us, except for Andy. Andy seems to be able to skate through the preach-off like no sweat. And we do have fun, but it's also a lot of thought through the whole thing. So get your teams excited about that. It's a couple weeks away, and your energy around that will help inspire and influence the energy of the team, which will help influence the church. We're going into week 3 of the Drift, where I could not believe the number of people who were annoyed or laughing about the fact that I said come back next week. But we're going to give an antidote to all 5 of the enemies or the drift areas of our heart. And so excited to continue that. Andy will be up next weekend, which will be great. And let's keep focusing on how we're connecting our guests, remembering names, getting our teams to if you remember the Weak Ties content we did a couple years ago, don't just get them connected with you, but introduce them to each other. For example, I had a guy named Chris. He's been attending here, used to attend at West with his wife. They're going through a divorce. He still wants to be a part of the church. And he was so connected at West. And now my job is to try to get him connected, at least on the Dream Team front here at our Perrysburg campus. And so introducing people, making some of those weak tie connections, guests to other guests is going to be really critical in this season. That's what groups do. But we're also doing some gatherings outside of this just to try to help people like Drew and Megan, who Drew is the manager or the general manager of the Amazon warehouse distribution down the street, moved here. Him and his wife moved here. They have a couple of young kids. I want them to be connected here. They've been coming. They love the church. Now we got to help them establish some roots. So I'm working on remembering his name. I'm trying to make a few other connections, trying to see if we can get them into a group. Like those are some of the things in this season that I think really make a big difference. So be leaning into that. Spend a little time thinking about who do you need to connect this weekend. You can reach out ahead of time and say, hey, what service are you going to be at? I want to make sure I introduce you to another couple or person in their age and stage. Help make that happen. So as we stay diligent with that in this season, it will grow our dream team down the road. Because eventually they're going to want to serve together, get a little bit more plugged in. And so that work in this time of year, especially when it's kind of met outside, so you're adding maybe a little, like I'm going axe throwing with some people from the Perrysburg campus this weekend. You know, like those sorts of activities will help build those connections that will lead to future success, predictable success. There we go. That's what we did. So be thinking about that, praying about that. Even those of you who are central, when you show up at the weekend and you help make some of those weak ties, that is super helpful. All right? All right. Go team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go team. And Sean and Nate, congrats on winning the college football playoff. Thank you that Miami didn't win. I didn't really want that win. What a great game. And Nate Manuel, boy, I'm a little jealous, but I'm even more so excited that you got to experience that. What a trip. What a great year. I mean, exclamation point, 0 losses, Heisman Trophy winner. This year is legendary. So congrats on all that. See you guys this weekend.